Manning 8 channel. Hey, how you doing, Kelly? Welcome in. Just getting started here. We're in New Haven. This is the Less Than Ideal org in New Haven, and we're going to see if we can talk to some of the neighbors about Scientology, and got a little game we can play, and it's called Scientologist or Convicted Criminal. And the way it works is I'll give someone 5 names, and they can try to guess if those names are Scientologists or, of course, convicted criminals. So it's pretty tough sometimes to know which one you're dealing with. How you doing today? Beautiful day, isn't it? Fortunately, there's not going to be many left like this. So the synagogue across the street is just letting out. So you got some families leaving there, and then this is their sign today. What we're really doing here is we're here to talk about Scientology. I'm just gonna goof on him a little bit. Got this one guy. I've never seen him before. I mean, I don't know everyone that comes here, but I've been here numerous times. I just haven't seen this guy yet. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, and that's all we're doing. So hope everyone's doing all right. This is kind of a nice Saturday afternoon, and we're here in the lovely New Haven with the Less Than Ideal org. They're supposed to they purchased a large building around the corner. It's supposed to be an ideal org, but they just don't have the money or the personnel to staff it, or they can't get it ready. They can't get it occupied. Now they have to pay taxes on it. This is one of the very few places in the United States that's charging Scientology some property taxes. I wish more would do it. Perhaps once other assessors find out about it, they will be more likely to follow the example here in New Haven. So that building now, part of it's going to be torn down. So that's a great start. This is all they really need. This is even more than what they need. The internet says, "Hey, Scooter Mom, thanks for coming in. I saw that massive list you put together. That's real impressive." That probably took some time. Appreciate you putting me on that list too, of all the small channels. So we're here in New Haven, and we got a little sign. I'm going to offer some water to people. It's starting to warm up a little bit. In the past, I've had some really angry people walk by, and I gave them a bottle of water, and it kind of turned them around. They became friendly with me. So we're going to talk to people about Scientology here. This guy's been hanging out in the front yard, but I've never seen him. So I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe just trying to get out of the sun. It's actually pretty warm. Yeah, that list is very, very cool, Scooter Mom. So if you want to tell people, like, what kind of clips are you looking for your channel? Because I'm not really sure. How you doing? Would you like a bottle of water today, ma'am? No? Okay. Well, have a good weekend. Hi, how you doing today? Would you like a bottle of water? No? All right. Well, have a good weekend. Scientology is a cult. Stay away from Scientology. So what we're going to do is, if we can get someone to stop, we'll talk to them a little bit, and we'll give them a chance to win a free drink coupon at Dunkin' Donuts. And what we're going to do is we'll give them, it's totally out of focus, give them a list of 5 names. And they can guess if that name is a Scientologist or a convicted criminal. Sometimes it's very hard to tell. And if they get 3 out of the 5 right, they can have a drink coupon Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts it's not really my favorite place, but it's a really strong brand around here. So that's how I came up with that idea. So, yeah, you know, I'm hoping this works out, Scooter Mom, and maybe we can like put together, you know, some clips after it's all said and done. But you know, when you do a live stream, you don't really know what the hell's going to happen. So, yeah, we're here. We can just goof on Scientology in general, like we normally do anyway. There's just a couple new wrinkles. So we've got a lot of cars parked here. Some of these people might be for the library, but there's quite a few in the parking lot back here. Usually they don't have very many people here. I saw that Subaru. That was the Subaru that they lost power trying to drown out my last live stream here. And then it took like 2 different cars to get it juiced up and running. I had to jump start it twice to make it work. That was a classic day. Yeah, it's really nice and sunny out here. Yeah, the funny things that happen, absolutely right. That's why I like watching the live streams. Yeah, and we had the Firehouse down here when I was parking earlier. I almost got run over by the fire truck. I couldn't get out of the way fast enough. So they really depend on that Firehouse around here. But I showed you before, like the Firehouse is in very bad shape. The fire trucks are okay, but not the Firehouse. So maybe we can talk to the fire department. I tried to call the police chief or the fire chief, and they didn't answer. They didn't return the calls. Hi, how you doing today? Would you like a water? Free water?
No, thank you.
No, okay. Well, have a good weekend. So, yeah, I was supposed to say Scientology is a cult. Forgot about that part. Most important part of my day today. Tell everyone Scientology is a cult. So we're across the street from this legitimate religion. We got a synagogue out here. It looks like they're kind of letting out for the day. Saturdays are the big day there. So how's everyone doing? Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. This is, I don't know how many great days we're gonna have, how many are left, but try to enjoy them while we got them. Cheers. Yeah, the protest part, I know. I'm still like pretty new to all of this, and there's so many things to keep in mind. And I think it was last couple times I've been here, like, I try to keep like a 360-degree awareness of what's around me, and sometimes people just pop up like right next to me, like I never saw them coming, so it's kind of challenging sometimes. So you got you're thinking about that. You're thinking about trying to keep something, on the camera, and then there's other weird things that can happen that you just don't. Like a couple times ago, we had a Jehovah's Witness trying to recruit me, I guess, while I'm protesting Scientology, and then 2 guys from like Nation of Islam came, and they threw out the Jehovah's Witness guy's paperwork. It's kind of weird. All that happened right here on this corner. At least I got to talk to all of them about Scientology. How are you doing today? Is that hat keeping you cool, I hope? Is the hat keeping you cool? It's pretty warm. Would you like a bottle of water, ma'am? It's free. I mean, I'm just...
Thank you.
Just talking to people about Scientology, let them know it's a cult. They don't pay any taxes.
I'm sorry, I was poor English. I'm not able. I want, but I'm not able to communicate.
Oh, yeah, I think I can understand you pretty good. Where are you from? I'm originally.
Huh?
Are you from Poland? Or
No.
Eastern Europe?
Yes.
Eastern Europe, Russia maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Kaktala.
Huh?
Kaktala. That's hello, right? Informal hello?
Why is such a lot cars right now?
With Scientology, they I don't know if you heard about Danny Masterson. He's an actor. He was on this TV show, that 70s show. If you ever watch TV, maybe you saw it. But he was raping women at the Scientology place here, and Scientology wouldn't let them come forward and report it. It's really awful.
I didn't understand what you said.
Yeah, so some of the Scientologists, if they're really famous, they can attack and hurt the other Scientologists. So they were hurting a lot of the women in Scientology.
you
like,
think that they allow between them how to say some kind of sexual violence?
yes, yeah. If the perpetrator is famous, because they try to use the actors to promote Scientology. So if you're famous, you can attack people and hurt them. And Scientology wouldn't let the women come forward and report the crime. But eventually, after many years, two of them did, and he was convicted. He's going to prison now. They killed this lady, Lisa McPherson. They locked her in a room for 17 days. She lost 40 pounds, and she died. They were charged with 2 felonies, but they scared the prosecutor so much and the coroner that they changed the reports. So the felony charges were dropped, but the doctor still lost his license. Well, he was suspended, but...
I'm sorry, I was very poor English. I only understand from your explanation that very famous and very high position Scientologists, they're not good people. It's about men.
Well, yeah, so it's an organization trying to just make more money and have more control over everybody. And just one of the things they do is they'll try to use famous actors to promote Scientology to get more people to join. But so if you're one of these famous actors, you can do really bad. Not all of them do bad stuff, but some of them do. And Scientology supports it as long as they're getting the advertising in return. And so people feel trapped; they can't leave.
21st century, and people continue to be trapped in the not understanding.
Yeah.
The nature of people is very complicated and stupid. How many centuries ago?
Yeah, they get away with it because they call themselves a religion.
Huh?
They call themselves a religion. So the government's not really supposed to, do bad stuff to religions and investigate them. So they get away with a lot of crimes. They're hurting people. There's people that want to leave, but they're terrified. Scientology, they get all their information. So if you try to leave, they'll contact your friends and your family. They'll know about your financial account so they can track you. They'll tell you you have a freeloader debt which you can't afford to pay. So they try to prevent you from leaving. That's what makes this different than even a bad religion.
Again, because there was feather across the road before. The office was across the road on this side.
Yeah, they have a building over there.
No, it's in one view because I live here a lot of time, and they was always welcoming. But you try to explain me your best that not all of them are very good people, and then people who participate in their services and follow them, they can be trapped in money, damaged by money or other.
If they try to leave, and they also have a prison in California. And they can put their own members in their prison.
Prison? Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I know that sounds crazy. I mean, you might have to just search it on the internet to totally believe me. But yeah, they call it the RPF, Rehabilitation Project Force, some weird name. But it's a real prison, and they've got razor wire facing the inside. You can't leave.
Thank you for this explanation, because for me, before English, because they was right now where we have how to say gallery, and they had offices feather, and then they transfer, I guess, in bigger.
That's right.
And they were always very welcoming. That is why
when you first start, they're very nice too.
Yes, and some of them was my language, and say yes.
Oh, they know some Russian?
Many years, more than 10 years ago, was some Russian, and it's very attractive to a person with the same language. Okay. But you said very serious things, and in spite of my poor English, because I'm not young, I understood.
Yeah, you understand
and
pretty well.
What is your purpose? Why you here? You some kind
of just to raise awareness. Yeah, I don't volunteer with anyone. I just do it on my own. There's some other people in the country that just do it.
Do you live here? Maybe it's not.
I live in Connecticut, but I don't live in New Haven.
Yeah. Do you fix our conversation on your camera or not?
I'm not filming you. I'm just kind of filming off to the distance.
Huh?
Showing it off to the distance. I'm showing their building there, You know about their that other building, right?
No, I know that I do not, I have other problems right now. But I know that they wanted to another. Thank you for, I will be alert because some people became members. I wanted to become members.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
do you on your own or you have some kind of group that decided to, how to say, defend people from them?
No, it's just on my own. Yeah, so there's no one that's part of a group, and there's some reasons for that. Like this one lady who I mentioned, they locked her in a room for 17 days, and then she died. Her family sued Scientology, and they settled out of court for a lot of money, but I don't know how much. They created a trust and created a foundation to try to, like, so not just me standing out here, but they had like a whole group and they had an office. And Scientology kept suing them for, fake reasons, but eventually they ran out of money defending themselves. So that's what can happen if you have a big organization. So just individuals will try to help
Can
people.
I ask you another question? Because
Sure.
I'm afraid to go to the library museum. We have a friend in another town, not here. And yesterday she lost her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And they're not very old. And right now she had problem with her vision.
Okay.
Because she took care about her husband, she lifted him, and he was bigger than you. And she more, and the woman more delicate than me.
A lot of people get hurt caring for a family member.
And because she lifted, she had detachment of retina.
Oh,
And
wow.
she undergone the surgery. And because she younger than me, she is 60 plus, and she says that for her it's impossible if she will lose vision, it's not good for her because her mom was a pediatrician in Russia.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and she worked and she asked me to if some information about how to say death with dignity. Do you know?
Oh, hospice, perhaps?
No, not hospice. She wants to finish her life. And when
okay.
I asked somebody, because she before it happened, but right now she this, but a young person, some people not able to continue, how to say, existentially. They don't want when somebody take care about them. They don't want condition in hospices. I by myself work here 10 years. How home health say? I by myself.
Okay.
And I, because I lifted, I had surgery, incarcerated hernia. I thanks to surgeon, I still alive. Good surgery he made.
That's good.
But some much more, and we know the condition in hospitals, in facilities. We know the condition. We know it's not very good. If you're a rich person, maybe you can make arrangement. It will be good helpers. But in reality, in facilities is not good. That is why I ask you, do you know something about compassion and choices? Here
Yeah, it's
in
pretty
America.
controversial here in U.S.
And if a person, because other people, we need to prepare. I ask some people, can you find some information about, and they say, oh, we're afraid to give information, otherwise we will be
Making trouble.
the
I'm afraid of it,
organization, yes.
yeah.
That is why, do you know something about
Yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't really give you a good resource. I would if I could. I just don't know of a, that's just that a lot of people are uncomfortable with that topic, and they've made it criminal.
In Canada, because we read, I saw a book here in our...
Other countries are a little different.
No, in
yeah.
Canada, they allowed, and the young woman, how to say, Stephanie Green, I guess, because she was an obstetrician, and it's a very not pleasurable job. She was more than 12 years, and at age 47, because her teenagers, and she needed more time for her family, she decided to be a helper with medical assistant in dying at age 47. Right now she may be 57. And in her book, I read in the bookstore, its topic is open topic, and people, some people the same how this woman and about me is the same. I don't want to have help from helpers. I know their behavior, I know their this, and right now we have a fresh example, a young man, 49 years, in such kind of facility, and the staff took away from him computer, it will not allow to use phone, and it's something incredible. It's not my friend, it's my friend. 49 years, and he very educated, but he's lonely person. And only by, and he asked, he begged, please finish me, I don't want to continue. Because he was diabetes, and with diabetes they have a bunch of complications. And leg, they want amputate. That is why I asked.
If she can travel to Canada, she well, no, really another country might be a better resource if that's a possibility for her.
But in Canada, it's the same. It's very expensive book, $30. I remember that only for citizens, for people who live there, and maybe for refugees. But if we live here and we are citizens, how to reach Canada? How to reach Canada? Any advice? Any advice?
I wouldn't know where to start. I would look at, I would probably look at other countries if that's a possibility for her to go somewhere. She can afford to travel and help me out too.
I guess she can afford. And she lives more close. She lives in Ohio. But right now, when she will be totally without this, any advice, and I spoke with her yesterday, but I need not only say be calm, be this. I need some good ideas to give to her, maybe.
Yeah, that's just tough around here. There used to be this famous doctor, Dr. Dvorkian.
No, he dead.
Yeah, well, I know, but he also went to prison, right? Because they just decided it wasn't going to be something they wanted to have happen.
No, but we need to make this in this country something more human rules about this, because not every person has a gun. Not every person. This problem was raised in Nuland, physician Nuland. He wrote it in his book maybe 20 years ago, that a Nobel Prize here from America man, he finished himself in 1961, and because he was a Nobel Prize specialist, he put thesis that it's unhuman to put person in such kind of condition. Community should help him. But he was advanced and not a poor person, and he finished all his job and gave to his scientist community, and then because he was in not good condition, and how a Nobel Prize, how Einstein, this equal MC, very famous formula, the same Nobel Prize, he put thesis that it's not human to allow a person to take care about himself. Yes, it was in 1961, because and still it continues here. That I understand that medical facilities, hospitals, they need money from our insurance. Yes, it's good money, and when they will more human to people, they will lose this money. It's understandable. But because our state, Connecticut, is constitutional state, here, on every label here, constitutional state, maybe we should be the first with better than Oregon law rules.
Yeah, maybe still, you can find some activists who would have more information on it.
No, I will speak English, and if I will ask such kind of question, I will be put in some kind of facility by myself.
Well, you're okay with me for asking questions. I just don't have any answers for you on that topic.
But maybe somebody will, and how to say, Diana Recht from Washington, she on TV for a long time continue this question. But I'm not able to use computer. That is why.
I see.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Otherwise, no questions, because I work by myself how compensate, and I understand how it happened.
Okay, well, let me just.
Okay.
Okay, so for anyone who's watching this chat, if you know anything about assisted suicide, I don't know if there's a resource. Can you tell me what that is? Can you type it? We'll see if anyone knows.
No, it's a very nobody will. Kubler-Ross, she wrote many how to support. I read all these books, and not every person is brave to jump from something or
You got to be
be
brave.
how Anna Karenina under the train. It's a brave person.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any
No, because
ideas coming up here, so I'm sorry about
no,
that.
in our state it's for
Kind of an unusual
three
topic.
times it was banned because this woman, how Rosa De Laura and Pat Dillon, they old women and they want to continue. This job helps them to exist.
Yeah.
And one of them has a doctor, a physician husband. I don't know. Another does she has a physician or somebody else. And it's all things is understandable, but it's not good for people because some people existentially don't want to have this support from other people. No.
So,
No. And if in Canada it's possible, why it's prohibited in our country? Huge. Okay, sorry for your.
no, yeah, that's all right. The only idea was to try to dial 311, and maybe that would be an information.
No, I know all this.
okay.
No, I thought maybe you something in addition.
Yeah,
All
sorry,
This,
I-
all this I know because we spoke
Okay.
with my neighbors, and that is why I decided to ask a native person maybe any idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, about this. It's all things are understandable. Yes. And one more question, maybe I have one woman, and because she is a housewife, she not eligible for Medicaid and not eligible for any support. And her husband right now after hospital. Any idea what place she can have any support?
So tell me about her husband.
Her husband worked here how a driver, and he had good how to say salary. And she, how housewife, did not work. And
Did the husband work though, and is he deceased?
he
or-
works, but he does not have Medicaid. The husband doesn't have Medicaid.
How long did he work here? Roughly, I mean, how many years do you think?
More than 15, I guess. More than 15.
Okay, yeah. So
But-
after 10 years, you should have enough Social Security credits. I would, if she's.
No, but maybe any fund, because we have here interfaith volunteers, and she called to them, interfaith between religious. They ask such huge money that she not able to give for support, to lift him and so on. That is why a few days ago I give some this cure, and other people gave some paper towels. But maybe any.
What city does she live in?
Hamden.
Hamden. Okay. She should go to Quinnipiac, the law school,
Uh-huh.
and they have like clinics. Like one of them, I know this won't help. Like they have a low-income taxpayer clinic. I know that one because
And can they help much with something?
Yeah,
Because
yeah. So they have people that help out. They have, it's like an opportunity for students to learn, and they have professors that they work with. And so she should go to that law school and check it out. If they don't know, then they will get her to the right place.
Uh-huh.
That I can tell you.
Quinnipiac Law School.
Quinnipiac, yeah.
Do you
That's in
have
Hamden.
In Hamden.
Yeah, that's the only law school in Hamden.
Do you know more exact address or something for them, or put on
They've
paper
got 2 campuses. Yeah, if you just remember Quinnipiac, you can tell her that, and she'll be able to look it up.
No, she should take.
It's like the river. It's named after the Quinnipiac River.
No, she's very busy. She needs to take care about
Oh.
him, and he's a little bit good, violent, and he cries. That's why
Yeah,
I can forget.
If you've worked more than 10 years, then
Yes,
you
yes,
should.
yes. But from Social Security people came, and they say that she's not allowed for nothing.
All right, so we're just going to write down some quick info here.
Because not every time your cell phone is working, that is why
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah. All So,
And she's very educated. She's much more educated than me, and she's some kind of psychologist, and she knows English good. And she tried and she went to Rosa de Laura's, spoke with her helpers, and after all nothing. That is why it's about me. I was poor English. Does not right or right? I was very poor English.
okay, there you go.
Uh-huh.
So Quinnipiac. It's kind of an unusual name. I guess it's
Yeah.
probably like an
And
Indian name.
what else? Quinnipiac and what else? Law school?
Yeah.
Law school. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for-
Hamden is a very small town, and Quinnipiac is a major employer. There's no way you wouldn't know what that is.
And you said that people who work there, they can be...
Yeah,
No, because
yeah.
when you enter any office, some people, they only waiters, they only student. It was, one time it was a shame. A man, about 35 years, came to Yale Hospital. And he was on the floor, very close to the enter. And he was on the floor. And around him was a bunch,
Whoa.
a bunch of people. And people, not every person is a medical staff. They didn't understand. Approximately a young man on the floor in hospital, and around a bunch of students, and no help. No. But then from far we saw with this, and people came. But sometimes it's how it's affect. That is why we like pictures, we like movie, we like how it affects our minds. Okay, thank you. I will
Sure.
maybe something, because when I say maybe something else, she said, "Oh, person."
They can help with the Medicaid and Social Security question. I don't think they can help with the other one.
She's not eligible. She explained to me. I did not understand, but I'm not eligible because I'm housewife and so on. Okay.
She should be eligible through the husband, though, I would think.
No, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. And in addition, because it's a big building, they have a bunch of dogs. And time to time, dogs unsecured, and it's something incredible.
Wow.
Okay, we have a bunch different problems. Thank you for
You're welcome.
your patience, that you're able to tolerate my excellent English.
I can understand what you're saying.
No. It's up to the people. It's up to the people. One time I was many years on Boston Post Road. It was a big furniture store. And no job, it was no client. And I tried the sailor to ask question, and I at the same moment I recognized that he doesn't want to speak with me because poor English, and it's difficult. But some people are very polite, and one time it was not good weather, and we waited on the bus stop. Do you know our Peabody Museum?
Which museum?
Whitney Avenue, Peabody Museum, Peabody. Natural.
Oh, a nature museum?
Yes,
Okay.
Peabody. And because it was not good weather, and we waited for a long time the bus, and I asked a native girl, we wait maybe 25 minutes, and I asked her, please, be honest with me, is my English not good or enough possible to but I asked, please be honest, and she said, yes, not good, not good. And I say, thank you very much, because some people very polite, they say, okay, good, okay, bye, thank you.
Okay, enjoy your weekend. Yeah, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't really have a lot of answers for her, so I wanted this to be like a fun live stream. And then she came and asked about assisted suicide. And I was like, oh man, that's not what I was looking to do today. And then she had another friend who, her husband's been working a long time, but she needs medical attention. So I sent her to she lives right near a law school, not Yale, but there's another one called Quinnipiac in this area. So I recommended that she go there. Yeah, thanks, Scooter Mom. Boy, I mean, that was a tough question. hopefully someone will just give her friend information that she needs, and then she can go from there. But boy, that was tough. That was a real tough one. Well, I think I talked to this lady before. She wasn't very pleasant either. Let her go. Yeah, this one walking down the sidewalk. Just let that one go. All right, so now we're gonna start over. We're talking about, I wanted to show you my list here, but I can't get the phone to zoom in or zoom out or whatever it has to do. But we're gonna ask people a list again. Hopefully we're gonna change. Yeah, see. What's wrong with this? I don't know. I'm gonna ask list them 5 names. Bernie Madoff, John Travolta, David Miscavige, Danny Masterson, and Chris Garrison. And then they can try to figure out which ones are Scientologists and which ones are convicted criminals. And if they get most of them right, we'll give them a free drink coupon. But so far I haven't had much of a chance. That lady was our first customer. She was just wanting to talk, I guess. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen on a live stream. That's right. I forgot whose live stream it was, but there was one in Toronto where someone got to talk to one of the Scientologists. And that person, I think it was Toronto, but it wasn't. I don't think it was the same one you go to, Scooter Mom. Is there more than one in that town? But I'm pretty sure it was Canada. And the guy said to whoever this lady was, yeah, we can talk. And I was like, oh wow, you get to talk to a Scientologist, on your live stream. But then he kept walking really, really fast, and they'd already called the police saying that she was like following the Scientologist. So then the police come. So that was sort of the trick that they had in mind, but it didn't work. I found that interesting. I probably would have been happy to have a chance to talk to a Scientologist, and I walk slow, so I might not have thought about it. All right. Oh, Hamilton, thank you. Yeah, so when I used to drive to Michigan, I would go through Canada, and I would drive through Toronto, Hamilton, London was another one. How you doing? You know about Scientology? It's a cult, man. Check a free water? Free water day at Scientology. No? No takers? Oh, she didn't have a camera at all with her. Okay, yeah, it was a total setup. Total setup. So I'm glad that there was nothing bad happened, but you gotta be aware 110% of what they're doing, because they're up to no good, even when it sounds like they're being nice. So we got I don't know if you noticed this, but when we were standing here, an acorn fell from one of these oak trees and it hit that lady. An acorn fell off the tree. How often does that happen? Yeah, the cop knew. The cops seem to be pretty cool. I mean, they're good in just about everywhere except for Los Angeles, and kind of iffy in Chicago, it seems. I have not had any contact here. Boston, they're really good. Yeah, so we got a nice shady oak tree here. Big tree there. This is this brick building is a library, and then you got Scientology here. I'm not spending a lot of time at the other building today. It looks like there's no real changes. I'm curious when they're going to demolish it, because that old Mason Lodge, someone added on to it, and the addition doesn't look that good, so I'm guessing that's what's going to get demolished. It's only going to be a partial demo, but there's no fence around the building, so nothing's really changed. Now the cars can maybe see my sign, so we're at least getting that accomplished. Kind of quiet day here. It seemed busy initially just because there was this synagogue was letting out for the day, so we had some families walking out. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can show you. I saw something on the ground. Like this organization, if you notice, there's never like any of those like sidewalk sandwich signs. They're never trying to invite people in because everyone knows they're just, you know, not something you want to be involved with, it seems. But they were handing out some materials. So I don't know if I can. This backpack has like more pockets in it. Trying to reach in my backpack, see if I can find it. Here we go. So obviously they were handing this shit out at some point, and someone didn't want this stuff. You got, you see it? This is it's got the QR. Please don't scan the QR code. So I guess this is something they would design to put on a car. And then it's got like, oh wow, what's wrong with this camera? Oh yeah, you can see it better now. So what are your personality strengths and weaknesses? Hey Keith, welcome in. How you doing today, sir? Would you like a free bottle of water? Free bottle of water day at Scientology. Have a good weekend. So that's one thing I found, and then here is the stupid way to happiness, not the good way, and they put their address here on the back. Keith, I thought maybe you were going to be on a road trip to, Pennsylvania, so I didn't send you an email, so I'm sorry about that. But see, yeah, it's a pretty thick booklet. I think we saw Wendy he encountered a lady who had like a whole bag full of these things, and she was trying to give them out. He wouldn't let her. And then she was trying to photograph him walking away. It was kind of funny. But I just happened to find this on the ground. I didn't see anyone actually. I didn't witness them giving these things out. But at some point they obviously did try to do that. So I'm just gonna close up my bag here. Okay. And I'm hoping to give away some water bottles here. Honestly, it's pretty freaking warm at this point. You're in the sun. So this is, if you haven't hung out with me before, this is the New Haven Scientology building. Hopefully she's not a Scientologist. She is. Is that the lady with the white Mercedes? What do you think about Danny Masterson? How come he's in prison for 30 years? You want to talk about Scientology for a bit? Go take a communications course. Oh, next weekend. Okay. Maybe I can. You know, the hardest thing I have is most of your live streams are at midnight, Keith. I know. Is that going to change with your new job? Are you going to have different hours? So, let's just quick walk down the street here a little bit. This is this is their parking lot here. And some of these people that park on this curb here, like that red truck and the white car, the Jeep, they may actually be associated with apartments. So it looks like they have a common use of the driveway. And then there's the van, they almost crashed it last time I was here. On account of me. I had to go jump start that Subaru because the Subaru's battery died because they were trying to drown out my live stream. Hey man, it's like a free bottle of water. Free water day at Scientology. Free water? All right. Take care, man. Have a good weekend. Wow, you can't give away free stuff. What's the world coming to? AGP was great. I mean, really great. I used to love Scientology's a cult. I think he was cheering us on. AGP was fearless though. He would go in a building and just shout, you know, shout the magic phrase. It's his trademark phrase. I feel bad even using it. Yeah, about David Miscavige, what he does with his staff. Yeah, okay, you know, thanks. Thanks, Critter Mom. Last time I was here, when I did Free Donut Day, I didn't have anything covering the boxes. I had a couple boxes that day, but it said Home Depot, and so someone assumed I was working for Home Depot. Like, I don't know how they keep up with that plan, or that idea, but that's what the guy said. So, yeah, some people do think you're with Scientology. Like when I was doing like the free personality test, despite the fact that I thought it was obvious that we were goofing on them. You know, I was with Cubs and we were saying Scientology is a cult, but some people still thought it was Scientology. How you doing, man? You want a free bottle of water? Free water? Yeah. Come grab one. You know about Scientology, you know it's a cult, right?
Skating all day, so appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you want a chance to win a free gift card at Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I'm okay.
No? Okay.
That's all right. Thank you, though.
Yeah?
Have a good one.
You too, man. Have a good weekend.
So hot. So save me with the water.
Yeah, it's hotter than hell. In the sun, anyway. All right, well, I used to manage to give away a bottle of water. Great job, huh? You saw the sign. I guess that's good, right? Yeah, Keith, you got it. But it's much funnier when you shout it inside the Scientology building. And not only that, but he used to do that by himself. He would go around in LA by himself. And it wasn't even live streamed. It was before live streaming. So the consequences were pretty severe. That's why I still am, you know, but I was really terrified when I first started trying to do my own protest because I saw what happened to AGP. Yeah, so the internet says this building is 5,100 square feet, like 5,140. Let's call it 5,150 for fun and games. but it just doesn't look like it could be that big. Oh, here we go. Here's a Scientologist. What's up, man? Sell any books today? I hope not. Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's that big of a building. Just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, in Boston you get a lot more people to talk to. It makes it easier. You get what you get, and you don't know how it's going to go. Yeah, she was looking at the sign. It's cool. Yeah, this lady is trouble, so we're just gonna let her go. She can't have any free water. I'd rather give it to a Scientologist. How you feeling now? You ready for water now? Okay. Here you go. What's your name?
Judy.
Judy, nice to meet you. This
Hi,
is Manning 8 channel. If you'd like, I can give you a chance to win a free gift card at Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't do them,
No? Oh, okay. Well,
but thanks.
yeah, you're welcome. Wow, I can't. Ah! Yeah, she was pretty. That lady walking down the sidewalk, she was pretty bad. And I think she's a little bit disabled, maybe, or just slow. I'm not sure. So I can't get mad at her, but I just definitely don't want to encourage her to come over. Like nothing, I know nothing good will come of it. Thought we could have had an easier time giving away free stuff, but my sign doesn't say free stuff, does it? So maybe that's why. Yeah, I guess having the name Scientology on my sign is working against me. I'll have to remember this. These are the things you learn on the fly. We don't really have a lot of people walking in. There was one guy, when I first started, he was hanging out by the front door there, but he was just waiting for the bus. He didn't want to wait near the street. And then there was a lady who walked in, and that's it. That's it. Scientology's a cult! Free water! She's at least enjoying reading the sign, so that's cool. Yeah, mental note, next time the sign's gonna say like free water or free whatever I've got. Yeah, well, this is the worst organization they have. You know, they never have anyone here. sometimes you get the neighbors hanging around and you can talk to them. But you don't really see traffic going in and out of this building. Let's wave to everyone. You got someone walking down the sidewalk there. We can give away water. The lady waved back. I don't know if you can see it through the tent, but we've had some people stop their car, but not today. Sometimes people are interested in talking about it. All right. Howard, it's like a free water? Free water? Yeah, come on over. All right, we'll wait for you. Here all day. Sure is hot out here, huh?
Yeah, I know where you get it.
There you go.
How much is it? Is it free?
Free, yeah, you don't have to pay me any money at all.
I'm Lizzie. I'm Lizzie.
I'm Scott.
Hi, Scott. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Scientology is a cult. Keep that in mind. Stay away from Scientology. All right. Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. They try to intimidate you with the camera, but it is hilarious the way they do it. Last time one of them came out with the camera, and then like some neighbor got upset, so like she just joined in filming him. How you doing, man? You want free water? Yeah, take one, man. You know Scientology's a cult, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, stay away from Scientology. They're bad news, man. Have a good weekend. Yeah, my sign's working against me. Hey, old Sir Menno, how you doing? Boy, if you thought some of the orgs in California that you visit are slow, this one has been awful all day long. No traffic at all. I can't even, like, I've given away like 3 bottles of water. That's it. I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to do more than that. I'm surprised I can't give away stuff for free, but my problem is, this is stupid of me in hindsight. I had the Scientology sign, so they think, despite it saying scam, they think I'm with Scientology, I guess, because they see the Scientology word. Yeah, definitely an idol org. Less than ideal org. This is the one that, you know, bought the large Mason Lodge, and they're gonna have to demolish part of it now. They have to start paying property taxes. New Haven revoked the property tax exemption. Man, would you like a free bottle of water? Free water day. Scientology's a cult. No takers. Been that way all day long. Quite the salesman I am. Can't give away stuff. Hi folks, would you like a free bottle of water? No? Okay. Enjoy your weekend. Careful Scientology, you know it's a cult, right? Scientology is very bad for the neighborhood. Yes, absolutely. You know, they never have a sandwich board sign out here either. No one really wants to go in that bad. Thank you. Have a good weekend, ma'am. All right, that was good. That was good. Yeah, they're not doing anything here. You know how pathetic this work is? They can't even afford a camera. Like Boston had one, and then Cubs started going there every day, so now they have two. They don't have any here. Not that I can see anyway. I've been here several times. Never see any cameras out here. Yeah, so there's really no one here at work. Well, I mean, there's like the regular people. These 3 cars over here, I think these are just for the apartments, despite that sign that says employees only. And then there's a Subaru with the bad battery. There's this guy. How you doing, bro? Too bad this ideal org isn't going to work out for you. Here you guys are going to pay some of your taxes. That's pretty cool. We could just pay some income taxes. We'd be all set. You want to talk about Scientology? You're here all day, you don't have anything to do. You know you don't have any customers. This is like the worst org in the whole country. Someone on my live stream says you should come over and shatter the suppression. We can have a bottle of water and talk about it, man. Your life is worth more than this, isn't it? Call your family. Go home and call your family. Yeah. I don't know. He's not standing there because he's a nice guy. You have anything good to say about Scientology? No? Alright. Tried to talk to you. That's what I'm gonna do. Water in here. Where are you on the bridge, man? Where are you on the bridge? You know Scientology is a tax scam? No one in the neighborhood really likes you very much. They're all kind of pissed off you didn't pay property taxes for 20 years. I hate you sandwiches. So I don't know, I picked up my sign because I'm not really sure. He's not standing out here because, you know, he wants to talk. At least he doesn't want to talk. Is this really what you want your life to be? You could leave, you could go to sptv.space, check out the Aftermath Foundation. There's people that are willing to help you. You gotta have a little courage though. Yeah, nice tree, bro. Getting tired of this guy. Let's look at the other building. I mean, I wasn't really going to do it, but I'll show it to you because I featured it on previous lives. Yeah, he doesn't really walk that much, so you could just tell by looking at him. It's not his thing. So this was supposed to be the ideal org. Com cycle. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, I don't know if I totally understand the comment for it, but I apologize. But, I mean, some people do leave Scientology and they just do it on their own. There are some auditors that just kind of do this on the side. So, yeah, here's this building. I'm sure you've all seen it, like, you know, in an article or something. This sign says they're gonna demolish part of it. Alright, well, a police car went by, but he didn't stop at Scientology, so I don't know. So that's what that white sign is. But right there. It says that they're going to demolish part of it. No, Scooter Mom, I got it with me. Yeah, I only had a couple of waters left, so I just threw it in my bag, and then I took my box, I just folded it up, so I got it still. Yeah, so they're gonna, I think, demolish this part over here that's not original. Yeah, they've had this building for 20 years and they didn't pay any property taxes on it. They didn't do any maintenance at all. And it looks like crap now, but the main building was actually sort of cool in a way. I mean, it's got potential, but it's in such bad shape. So now they actually have to pay property taxes. They're going to start paying. I think they even made a payment already. The city assessor, Alex Cullen, revoked the property tax exemption. So hopefully everyone else will follow New Haven's example at least on the property tax exemptions. But that's pretty brutal for Scientology. They've got so much real estate. If they lose their property tax exemptions, they're going to be screwed. I mean, that's basically why you want them to lose the federal tax exemption. It's not that they're really generating much of a profit. It's these buildings they bought. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. So we're in New Haven, and this is the building that's going to be partially demolished. You know, they have to start paying property taxes on this building now. So if you've got, you know, Scientology properties near where you live, you could maybe contact the property tax assessor. I actually tried calling the New Haven assessor, and I told him, I left a voicemail that I wanted to support him, and he never returned the call. I also called the fire chief. Remember, that fire station was in really bad shape, and they didn't return the call either. So I don't know what's up in New Haven, but at least they got this done right. At least they're going to pay property taxes now. And you saw how much activity they have going on. Not much. Not much at all. So I don't know how they're going to pay property taxes on the real estate. So that could be, and we can look at it from another angle if you want. That could be a pretty good plan. I did a video on the IRS form 13909. You know, if you haven't filled one out, you should consider doing that. I mean, we don't really have information on the finances, but we do know about crimes committed by Scientology. And if they're really committing a lot of crimes, then they're not obviously organized only for religious purposes, right? And that could be a basis to revoke the tax exemption. So I did a video where I made filled out one form. I've got 2 filled out now. So I'm gonna mail that off. Maybe I'll make a quick video, or just post a couple pictures on the community tab, just to give you ideas. But I don't think you should necessarily mail in canned forms. You should just, you know, feel comfortable doing this on your own, and then you can address, you know, crimes that Scientology commits in the future, you know, on an ongoing basis, rather than waiting for someone else to do the form. Yeah, Scientology taxes maybe could do some good. There's a lot of need here. A lot of need. Did you see the Firehouse? The Firehouse is in a serious state of disrepair. It's no, I'm gonna just cut through here. Yeah, we'll walk over there. We'll walk over to the Firehouse, and I'll show you what that looks like. What, you know, the big doors where the fire trucks go in and out, like one of those is just plywood, a big sheet of plywood now, because they can't afford to replace it. The Firehouse has some broken windows, and you can see they just don't have the funds to repair it. And it's so bad that, like, even when I called to see if there was something I could do to help, there was no one to answer the phone or return the call. I mean, they probably don't get a lot of people calling to offer help, but it's kind of unusual, I think, to just ignore a call like that. You know, ignore the bad calls, but when a good one comes in, you know, return the call. Yeah, so this is the library here I'm cutting through, and then the rental org is over here to the right on the other side of the street. See. It's just hard to believe that that's 5,100 square feet. And then this is kind of a cool looking church. I think the services are in Korean. So like this is, oh, got some cars coming. This is the Westville neighborhood in New Haven. And then this brick building is the Firehouse. Lori, we're in New Haven, Connecticut. And there's just like, the New Haven org is so dead. I'm just like, struggling to find anyone I could talk to. So I'm just gonna show you so this building here is part of the Firehouse. This is the main building, and it's a really cool looking building, but it needs a lot of help. You can, I mean, I'm no expert, but you can just see from the outside it looks bad. And then yeah, so where this door is open, before they had a sheet of plywood, so I don't think they actually have a door, but they wanted to park the fire truck inside. But there was just a big sheet of plywood there. But I mean, unless they did get it fixed, but I don't know. The door that's closed is always like that, but the one on the left has just been a sheet of plywood. But it's a very cool building. It just needs work. Nice flag out front. Yeah, I think what it needs is some tax revenue, and that's, you know, with Scientology not paying its taxes for so many years, they shorted the city over $1 million. That's, you know, I can't say all that would go to the fire department, but some of it would. And, you know, that would have been a big help. I guess this is the post office. So this is federal funded, right? So notice how much better off this building is than the Firehouse. Yeah, that Scientologist really had nothing to say. I was trying to talk to one of them, but just was just standing there. Didn't even have a camera. I mean, at least usually they have a camera, right? But not that one. So this just isn't the greatest day for protesting Scientology here in New Haven. I'm sorry that we haven't had better luck. I wanted to play a fun game with people, but I think just having the sign that says Scientology in front was just too much. It was just too much for them. So here's this guy again. Jitterbug phone. Yeah, you think he didn't pay the bill? Here he is. You thinking about leaving? Leave the cult? That's what you should do. Call your family, enjoy the day tomorrow. Nothing's going on here. This is the worst cult. I hate protesting this building because there's nothing going on ever. My live stream hates this place. Y'all doing a bad job. Yeah, the winters that's a big negative, big drawback to New England. Can vouch for that. I grew up in New York and then moved down south, and it was tough to come back here. But there were other reasons that overrode the New England winter. Yeah, so I think we'll take one more run here at the old building. Although this is supposed to be the new building. Built in like the 1930s, this will be their new building. New England would be more beautiful without Scientology. What do you guys want to do? You want me to like try to protest here at the stoplight? Maybe I should go the other side. You don't believe Xenu existed? What? You think they made that part up? I'll show you guys something. Just show a little, well, there's like a little fun place down the street just a little bit. If you like pets, if you don't like fluffy pets, then you won't like this. But if you like fluffy pets, then you will like it. So right about here is where the Scientology used to be. Then they moved to the new location. All right, see you, Lori. Yeah, so this is a cat cafe, and they've got all these cats here. Here's one. Hey, kitty. There's another one there. There's like 30 of them in here, and you can go in here and have like a coffee or a drink of some kind. A snack, and you can hang out with all the cats. But I don't know if you can. They said I'd have to talk to the owner before I can film in here. So, but I can film from the outside, I assume. I mean, I doubt the cats would mind, but it just, you know, in case. I think they just wanted the owner to make the decision, not the employee. So, yeah. There's a few there. Sorry, just filming the cat cafe, not you. It's kind of a unique concept. So here's someone enjoying the company of a cat. So we can get. Oh. Well, I don't. Yeah, so a lot of them went to the back room where I can't see them. So it's kind of an interesting idea for a business to have little kitty cats, and they're all pretty content, it looks like. Yeah, so here's the big org. Yeah, there's like a lot of fun, like little interesting places through here. I'm gonna call and try to get hold of that owner, but I had such bad luck with the fire captain and the city assessor, so I didn't try to call her yet, but I will. Looks like I can make it. All right. Yeah, so we've got kind of a convenient place right here. What I like about it is people have to stop at the stoplight. So I just gotta take my bag off for a second here. I'm gonna put you all down. Sign here. I don't know. The kitty in the window was like, get on my good sides. Those kitties mostly had good sides. I didn't see one that looked bad. Now, the problem with going in a place like that is you might end up taking a bunch home. How you doing, man? Okay. Scientology is a cult. Did you know that? They don't pay any taxes. Scientology is a cult. Scientology doesn't pay any taxes. Someone should get a tax exemption. It should be the cat cafe. Cheers. So this is like supposed to be like a World War I memorial, I guess. And then this used to be like a farm. That's why they were able to turn it into a park. And they put a library up here. It's also how they got the post office down the street a little bit. Scientology doesn't pay any taxes. Make sure they pay their taxes. Hey, did you see Scientology down the road? They don't pay any taxes. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Revoke the tax exemption. When they ask for your votes, tell the politicians Scientology shouldn't be tax exempt. Scientology should pay its taxes. Businesses pay taxes. Criminals don't. Look at this guy trying to get away from the crazy man. Scientology is a cult. Make them pay their taxes. Well, that wasn't very effective. Whew. All right. Make Scientology pay its taxes. They don't pay any taxes down there. Businesses pay taxes. Scientology should too. Scientology is a cult. No tax exemption for Scientology. Revoke the tax exemption for Scientology. Scientology is a cult. Scientology is a cult, man. Scientology owns that building. They didn't pay taxes for 20 years. Didn't help anyone. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Ask the politicians to make Scientology pay its taxes just like you have to. Scientology is a scam. Grab my other box here. Kind of a cool looking bike. You think that one guy's still standing outside the Scientology building? Yeah, it would be a good community center. The only problem, El Sarmento, with that is community centers don't pay taxes. And New Haven is, like, I don't know if you can see the sidewalks. The sidewalks are falling apart. That Firehouse was falling apart. New Haven has some serious problems. And, you know, making that a community center would not... The building would serve really well for that purpose, but the city needs some tax revenue. I mean, I usually try to tell people to lower the taxes, not raise them, but that's just what this place needs. It's in real trouble. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Yeah, that guy's still there. The guy's still there. See him? All the way down there. Scientology's a cult. They don't pay any taxes like you have to. It's totally unfair. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology's a tax scam, man. Make them pay. I don't really know what's up here. Explore a little bit. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. There he is. You got better things to do than work at Scientology, don't you? Don't you have family? Don't you want to talk to your family? Don't you miss them? No? Can you think of anything Scientology's done that's positive? Can you think of any positive things for Scientology? No? Yeah, El Sarmento, I was wondering what I could do. I was walking by that firehouse. It didn't really seem like there was a way to go in and talk to anyone. I called the fire chief, the office number. I left a voicemail. No one returned the call, so I just don't know how I can help. A couple live streams ago, there was a guy who got out of his car right about here, and he was saying he was part of like some community group, because at the time I was protesting the tax exemption for this building here, the property tax exemption. I thought he mentioned what he was part of, so that's my next best idea, is to try to rewatch that stream, see if I can't find that guy, figure out who he is. The problem was when he got out of his car, like his kids were still in the car, so I was like, yeah, I don't feel great about, walking up to his car. So we were kind of like, he was like standing here in the middle of this street and I was on the other side. It's kind of a weird conversation. And the car was over here on the curb. Yeah, maybe I could talk to him. The firefighters also, I noticed they don't really make that, for the kind of risk they take, they don't really make that much money. It was like $76,000 per year. And they are seriously risking their lives on every call. Well, on any given call, because they don't know what's going to happen. A lot of calls are probably not too serious, but on any given day, they could have a burning house, burning warehouse or something like that, and they don't really, their pay doesn't really reflect those kinds of risks, in my view. And then they have this firehouse that looks kind of dilapidated. Well, not kind of, it is. But else, I don't know if you've got any ideas on what we could do about that firehouse. That would be super. I guess I could look at when they have a council meeting, maybe. Probably have to take a vacation day to do it. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology's a tax scam. Scientology's a tax scam. Scientology's a tax scam. Scientology's a tax scam. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Go in the park here. Go back to the firehouse one more time, and if we see anyone, maybe we can just ask if there's something we can do. I don't know anything else I could do right now. And then we'll go from there. Wow, sorry this live stream isn't as exciting as some of the others were. There just isn't much foot traffic. I assumed I'd be able to get more people interested in talking to me, but I guess the sign that says Scientology on it was just a bad idea. They probably think I'm in Scientology. So here we are walking from the back of the library to the front, and Scientology will be across the street on the right. See if it's nice garden. Nice garden. And then, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this before. So this is a tribute to street violence. Unfortunately, there's a lot of street violence here, and we got even worse than street violence. We got Scientologists here on the street. Yeah, we'll just go up to the Firehouse here, and if there's someone walking around, we can ask. We can ask if they've got any ideas. How we can. So this is it, the Firehouse. There's a guy here. Shit. This is going to be really awkward. Hello, is there any way we citizens can help the fire department? You may not get that a lot, but you know, we noticed the Firehouse maybe could use some work. I'm just really protesting Scientology, but we noticed the Firehouse maybe could be better for you guys. I tried calling the fire chief and they didn't answer the phone.
When was that?
I called like 3 weeks ago and I left a message. No one returned the call. I just said, you know, everyone on my live stream commented, we'd like to see if there's some way to help. I don't know if there's like a charity that helps firefighters in this area or works on the buildings. Is there something we could do to make it better for you? Is there anything people can do?
I'm not sure. You probably could call the building managers for the city of New Haven. Probably.
Building manager?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the people that usually run all the buildings within the city. So.
Is there anything like, can people like call like the pizza joint, deliver pizzas to you guys, or?
That's for your own discretion.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not gonna say that you can or you can't. But that's,
okay.
That's on your own discretion.
Is there like a charity that helps firefighters? Not just anyone, but just specifically? Because I don't think you guys get paid enough for the risk you're taking. Any single day you could get this.
We talk about this every day.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is I'm not a firefighter. Like, I'm just an outsider. I want to help. If there's some way we can help you all.
Yeah, but you could definitely call the city of New Haven, NHFD.
NHFD.
Yeah, you could probably that's my best bet.
Okay, what does NHFD mean?
New Haven Fire Department.
Oh, yeah. So I tried calling the chief of police. That wasn't the best number.
Nah, you probably got to call Chief of Administration.
Chief of Administration.
I don't have the number.
No, that's okay. It'll be on my live stream, so they can look it up for me. Chief of Administration for the Fire Department for New Haven, and then the building manager for the city.
Yeah, most likely, probably.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but
Can you tell me anything like the firehouse need? Did they fix this? They fix the door?
yeah, they fixed it.
Oh, okay. They finally fixed the door. That looked really bad, the plywood.
Yeah, no, they fixed the door. It was out in a couple of weeks, but they got it done.
Okay. Yeah, I came by twice and I saw it. I was like, oh wow, I don't know how long it's been like that.
It was looking terrible. But
Yeah. So that's kind of the thing. It started making me look a little closer.
yeah.
Is there anything else that you specifically know you need? I'll mention it to the building manager.
I'm not sure. He would have to come out to see.
Okay.
Probably not sure.
Maybe we'll just ask him to stop by then and talk to you all.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get you in trouble. I just want to help.
Yeah, that's why I'm just. I just try to point you in the right direction.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right, so we'll look for the building manager for New Haven. And we got the door fixed, so that was good. We got the door fixed on the firehouse. But you can see there's a lot more repairs that are needed and updates. I didn't want to get that guy in trouble, but at least he gave me an idea. So we can call the building manager. And I noticed here at this library, they have a community room. So, like, I don't know how many people would show up if we just had a community meeting about how to help out at the firehouse. But I think the first step is just to figure out what they need and how, what kind of improvements are needed, and the approximate cost maybe, and then try to work on a way to get there. But yeah, that's pretty much the best I've got so far on the fire department end of this. So that'll be an ongoing part of my live streams when I come here anyway. Okay. Yeah, just quiet as a mouse. Just like a lot of Scientology buildings. Quiet as a fucking mouse. So here we are, back to square one. Church of freaking Scientology. Put my sign down. Yeah, this sign, I don't think I'll be using that sign again. Some of my signs were good, but that one's not one of them. Try to open up a water here. No, that didn't work out. My drop. Try to throw my lid in the trash, but it just went on the sidewalk. Okay, so here we are, Church of Scientology, New Haven. Nothing going on. We spoke with the fire department. They say they got the door fixed to the firehouse, so that's good. And then we'll contact the building manager to see if there's anything else we can do. Identify all the repairs that could be made. And that'll be good for the fire department. And then I don't know what we're gonna do about this Scientology building. We're just getting so few people coming in, going out. We talked to one Scientologist a few times. He didn't want to talk back though. I only spoke with maybe 5 people today. 6 people maybe that are not related to Scientology. And that's, that's just the thing about most of these Scientology properties. They're dead. I mean, they talk about it being a growing religion, but it's, let's just give them a pass on the religion part of it for a minute. They are going nowhere fast. Wow, it's quietly crept up to a very high temperature today. Starting to really feel it. Whoa! Sorry, the guy's doing wheelies all the way down the road on his bike. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a scam. It's a cult. Stay away. Scientology's a scam. Stay away from Scientology. Scientology's a scam. Stay away. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a scam, man,
Right on for that, though.
All right, all right. Make them pay their taxes. Have a good weekend, man.
I know, Yale should too.
Well, there's one decent guy who's willing to say hi. Scientology is a cult. Scientology is a scam. Make them pay. Make Scientology pay its taxes. It's a scam. How come you have to pay taxes and Scientology doesn't? Scientology's a scam. So now I just hit my sign. Make Scientology pay. You got a cop here. Well, I know. You got a light on the car. I don't know if it's a cop, but they have a light. I don't feel comfortable walking up to a police car and protesting. I mean, I guess I could, but the risk of things going bad go up. Make Scientology pay. That was an unusual design on that Jeep. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology is a cult. Big scam going on. Here's Scientology. Well, the waters I didn't give away, I'm drinking. Somehow it got real hot. I had a jacket on this morning. All right, here is the big building, but it won't be as big after they knock part of it down. That might take a while though, because there's no fences around. I'm pretty sure they have to put a fence around it before they can do a demo. Those two ladies. What do you think they're gonna say? How you doing? You know, Scientology is a scam, right? It's a cult. Careful when you go by there. Scientology es una secta, no es una iglesia. Scientology is a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology is a cult. Scientology is a cult. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Oh look, someone parked at the Scientology building here. I think we shall investigate. Yeah, right, woo! Have a good weekend. Scientology's a cult. All right, got some thumbs up from the public. It's always nice. So I don't really see anything going on, but you see cars here. This was supposed to be the great ideal org of New Haven. Scientology is a cult. Careful when you're in New Haven. I don't see any flyers on people's cars, so I don't know why I saw those flyers on the ground. They didn't look like they were in bad shape. But anyway. Scientology's a cult! Hey Patty, welcome in. Yeah, just walking around here in New Haven. It's been a brutal day weather-wise. So here's what's gonna, I guess, happen to part of this building. You can see it. Part of the building is going to be demolished, most likely. So we'll see. Whoop. Lost it. There you go. Hi, you know about Scientology? You know they own this building? They don't pay any taxes. Scientology is a cult. Have a good weekend. try to walk back over to the org. Yeah, there just really hasn't been a lot of foot traffic, which makes it tough for a protester. But we learned about the Firehouse situation. They got the door fixed, but the building itself is still in bad shape. So we'll contact the New Haven building manager and see if we can, get somewhere that way. Scientology is a cult. Careful when you go by. Guess I can cross. It's a red light, but there's no one coming. Couldn't find a building manager contact? Oh shit. Yeah, the site's terrible because there is a number for the fire chief, and no one answered the phone, no one returned a call. I'm saying, hey, I want to help. I didn't say I want to make things worse. Hey, Scientology's a cult, right? Scientology's a tax-exempt cult. Make them pay their taxes. Businesses have to pay taxes. So should cults. Dangerous criminals like Scientology should pay taxes. Yeah, so the property tax assessor did not return my call, and neither did the fire chief. I don't know why, because I was supporting both of them. I wanted to help as much as I could. There's the ministry van. They almost crashed into a pole last time. Oh, yeah, okay. Pretty warm in Boston too, Patty? I mean, at least in Boston, there's the green line. If nothing else, the green line just brings like waves of people every 15 minutes or however long it is. Is this the worst org? I mean, there's missions are worse than this, but as far as like any orgs trying to pretend to be big, this is a total fail. When I told the Scientologist about that, he didn't really disagree, Scientology is a failure. Scientology, make them pay their taxes. It's a tax scam. It's a failed criminal organization. Make them pay their taxes. Scientology's a scam. Scientology is a scam. Yeah. Less than ideal, or how I think of it, but however you think of it, it's just failing miserably. How you doing, man? You know Scientology is a scam, right? Mostly the neighbors agree with me. No one's really come out in support of these people. Not today, anyway. How you know Scientology is a dangerous cult, right?
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
I know that.
Yeah. Did you hear about Danny Masterson?
What's that?
Danny Masterson, you know him?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, he was on that 70s show. He was an actor on that 70s show.
Uh-huh.
He raped 2 women in Scientology, and they wouldn't let him come forward.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he's in prison now for 30 years. He got convicted of 2 of 3 of the rapes. So, pretty bad organization. You know, they won't let their members leave. If something bad happens to them, they can't report it. You know, they get away with it because they call themselves a religion. They sell books and counseling services they call auditing, but they don't pay taxes on it. So they're competing against bookstores and real counseling services, you know, in a way that's unfair because they have to pay taxes, but Scientology doesn't.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of raising awareness.
Isn't that what Tom Cruise is in?
Tom Cruise is in it too. Yep. So the actors, the famous actors, get whatever they can do whatever they want, and everyone else just has to go along with it.
Oh,
Because
so he's in a position of power within the church?
yeah. Tom Cruise brings in a lot of people, you know, because he's been a top actor. So he can get away with stuff. Like he has Scientologists, it seems, working for him. But you know, because he's sort of in charge, you know, like the lead actor, the lead source of advertising, bringing people in, he gets away with this stuff. Danny Masterson was below him, you know, in terms of importance, but still a really well-known actor, and so he was bringing people in, so they let him attack women in Scientology, and they couldn't do anything about it. So we're just trying to raise awareness, you know, of this. And,
That's really good.
yeah. Hey, I don't know if would you guys like to play a game where you can win a free gift card to Dunkin' Donuts?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to ask you just 5 questions, okay?
Okay.
And I've got a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Just YouTube revenue is paying for this. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 questions. You tell me.
Right now?
Yeah. Yep. You both want to play?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we got a gift card for both of you. I'll give you 5 names, okay? You tell me if the person is an actor or a Scientologist or a convicted criminal. Sometimes it's very, very tough to know.
Cool.
So if I say,
Good question.
yeah, so if I say Charles Manson, you might say convicted criminal, but he also joined Scientology. So sometimes it's not so clear. Because who wants to go first?
You go
I'll
first.
do it.
Okay, all right, and you a second. So Bernie Madoff, convicted criminal or Scientologist?
Scientologist.
Okay, John Travolta?
Scientologist.
Okay. David Miscavige. Now that one's tough because you might not know him. He's a tiny little guy. He's like almost like a dwarf.
Convicted felon.
Okay.
Oh, was it not a felon?
Criminal.
Oh,
That's okay. That's okay. Danny Masterson.
oh, you're shut up. But it. Wait.
Yeah. So
Didn't
you
he both?
very good. That was a kind of a tricky one because he's a convicted criminal and a
Is that both?
Scientologist. Yeah.
Is that both?
Yep. And then Chris Garrison. Might be
both.
tough. Okay. Well, Chris Garrison is he's a part-time Scientologist in Boston. But he had a tax court case where he had 6 lawyers, and he's just like this part-time guy that watches windows. So who knows what else he had going on. All right, we'll give you a bonus question here.
Oh.
All right, because you kind of got like half of them right. You just have to get 3 out of 5. Freddy Krueger. If he could come back to, you know who that is?
That's like
From the movies?
horror movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he could come back to life, if Freddy Krueger could come back to life, would he traffic children in the daytime for Scientology, or would he attack children in their dreams at night?
Well, isn't the second one like the plot of the movie?
That's the plot of the movie, but would he, if he was a real person, would he enjoy trafficking children even more?
I think you would do it at the Scientology.
Okay, very good. So you think Freddy Krueger would join Scientology? All right,
Yeah.
and then I would give you a chance now.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is Bernie Madoff.
Scientologist?
Okay, all right. he's a criminal. He was convicted of a lot of fraud. Scientology does a lot of fraud too, but Bernie Madoff wasn't in Scientology, but that's okay. John Travolta. All right, now you go. John Travolta. Scientologist or convicted criminal?
Scientologist?
Okay, that's right. You said convicted criminal, but that's all right. David Miscavige. He's like the little dwarf. He's a little tiny guy.
Both?
Okay, well that's an interesting answer. Danny Masterson.
You already said him. He's both.
Both, yes, very good. You're the only ones that got that one so well. Okay, Chris Garrison. So you didn't realize I was going to give you the same one, so you didn't pay attention.
I know. I wasn't really listening. Didn't you say he was both because he was like part-time?
Part-time what?
Scientologist.
Okay, part-time Scientologist, right? He works part-time cleaning windows and bringing in the sign at night. All right, and then as a bonus question, how would you handle Freddy Krueger? Would you say Freddy Krueger, if he was a real person, he would traffic children in daytime for Scientology, or would he attack children in their dreams at night?
He definitely does the latter. I feel like the latter means the Scientology.
Yeah. In the movie, he hurt children at night.
I don't know. I think maybe he would. Maybe he just hates children that much.
Okay. Well, very good answers. You got 2 right, and then you got the bonus question. You nailed that. So you get a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. And you got Danny Masterson. Both of you got Danny Masterson in a huge way. You had a good answer for Freddy Krueger. You got Chris Garrison right, the awful Boston Scientologist. So you also win a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Well, yeah, make sure there's a gift card in there. I don't want to short anyone.
Thank you so much.
I've been out here all day.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for playing. This is America's favorite game, Scientologist or convicted criminal. It's taken the country by storm. So thank you very much for playing. Have a great weekend. Remember, Scientology is a cult, so you got to stay away from the cult.
Will do.
100%.
Okay, when you walk by, you got to be careful. All right, thank you.
Thank you very
Stay
much.
safe.
Yeah, I know, Amy. They're young, though. I thought that was going to be an easy one. I actually put that on there just to get things started, so it'll be easy. Hi, how you doing?
Good. I'm preaching to the choir.
Yeah, okay. You know all about Scientology then, right?
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a chance to win a Dunkin' Donuts gift card?
Okay.
No? Okay, all right. Well, thanks for a minute of your time. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Patty, what I'm trying to do is maybe get enough people over time to take the test, play the game, and then we can make it a show. Make it like the David Miscavige show or something like that. Yeah, Amy, I'm glad you're in here because you said something in someone else's chat this week I thought was really great. You compared protesting Scientology to the never again. To the belief that we'll never allow, some of the things that happened in World War II to ever happen again. I thought that was great. Scientology is really just a truly terrible, evil organization. And whenever we see people being victimized like this in a large way, we gotta do something about it. All right, ladies, Scientology is a cult, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We're glad for what you're doing.
We're glad
Oh.
that you're out here.
Well, thank you.
You should have never been given religious status. It's a crime.
It is. It totally is. Hey, would you like to play America's favorite game? We're offering Dunkin' Donuts gift cards.
I actually
so
need to
today.
get home.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. All right.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you very much for your kind words. Have a good weekend. Thanks. Yeah, Amy, we have a client at work that was, we lost almost 9 figures. They're made off. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes like everyone else. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. It's a cult. Wow, look at this car. It's like looking really good for like a 1977 Lincoln. Holy cow. Scientology's a cult. Make them pay their taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes.
Jesus loves everybody. He's the real savior.
Okay. All points of view welcome here at the Manning 8 channel. I like her message a lot better than I like Scientology's message. Oh. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology's a cult. I wonder why everyone's wheels are squeaking when they go around this corner. Scientology's a cult. That lady was, I didn't hear everything, but she was saying, effectively, you know, Jesus loves everybody. And there was probably a sincerely held belief. Unlike Scientology, when they say they're trying to save the world, it's really not believable. There's this lady again. Wow, we've seen you a lot today. You're getting a lot of stuff done. Oh, you still got your water too. Great. Scientology's a cult. Hey, have you seen Scientology handing out brochures or anything anywhere?
Nope.
No. I've never seen either, but I saw some brochures on the ground here earlier, so they must be doing it somewhere. Because someone just took it and threw it on the ground. No, I'm protesting them, against them.
Oh,
They do such bad things.
yeah, like that building.
Yeah, exactly like that building. They're just going to start paying taxes, though. The city assessor revoked the tax exemption, so they'll start paying that. But they still aren't paying federal taxes, so we're not 100% there, but we're going the right direction. So that's excellent. Yeah, we're just trying to get the word out about Scientology.
No, I'm aware of it because I know they've been exempted under the law.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't pay too much attention to it.
Oh, that's good. That's a perfect answer, really. If you stay away, they won't hurt you.
Yep.
Would you like a chance to win a gift card? Dunkin' Donuts gift card?
I don't do Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
Save it for
okay.
someone who will appreciate it.
All right. Well, just offering. Don't want you to say we never offered. Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Hey, Fluffer Squirrel. Welcome in. This is New Haven, Connecticut. There's really not much going on here at this organization. I mean, a lot of Scientology orgs are pretty dead, but this one has even less activity than normal. Here's their parking lot. I mean, you look at the parking lot, you're like, wow, you know, there's a lot going on here, but in reality, it's only a few cars. And here's the library. This is a monument to, talks about street violence in New Haven. Like, I haven't really seen a lot of bad stuff going on here, but I wouldn't choose to be here at night, I don't think. They got like a little park behind the library here. You can go through the park and then you'll go look at that other building. Right now I just got to find a place to sit down for a second because I've got I'm sweating so much, like the sweat actually went down my forehead and into my eyes. So like one of my eyes is burning right now. I just want to, I don't want Scientology to know that I'm having trouble seeing. Just gonna go to this bench here. This was my sign today, but the problem is with the Scientology on it, people thought that maybe I was with Scientology. I'm just gonna have to set you down for a second. I'm gonna try to like get the stinging sweat out of my eye. Be right back.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. The first couple days, that was bothering. Yes, but I felt badly because I can't believe how close you are to that downtown area.
All right. We were at a club in New Haven on New Year's Eve, and there was a pew incident. Oh my gosh. That must have been pretty scary. Yeah, Patty, what happened was I had, like, it's starting to get really, really hot here. And I ended up getting some like salty sweat run down my forehead into my eye. So I had to stop and just like rinse out my eye. I could only see in one eye, but I didn't want Scientology to know, so I just went to like kind of a safe place to just deal with that real quick. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm all right now though. Yeah, pew incident in New Haven isn't totally surprising, but it would still be very scary. Still be very, very scary to be in that situation. I wonder whose car that is. Like this red car. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Criminal organizations should still pay tax. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend and I were gonna go to a blues show in New Haven. We got there at 10 o'clock and like the band wasn't even in the building yet. We assumed that the show would not have started, but wow, the band wasn't even there yet. So I'm just too old to be going to, you know, these clubs in New Haven now, that's for sure. You know, Scientology is a cult, right? Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology shouldn't have a federal tax exemption. You have to pay taxes. You pay taxes on your Jeep. Make sure Scientology pays its taxes. Scientology, make Scientology pay its taxes. No tax exemption for criminal organizations like Scientology. Scientology is not a religion. Scientology is a criminal organization. Make them pay their taxes. No tax exemption for Danny Masterson. No tax exemption for Danny Masterson. Real religions don't have their own prisons in California. Scientology is a cult. Make sure Scientology pays its taxes, ma'am. The most amazing thing is we haven't seen the police here in New Haven. All the times I've been here like 10 times. Boppers and Club Gecko. Yeah, I'm not like the person to say what clubs are in or out anymore. Yeah, when I showed up at that place at 10 o'clock at night and the band wasn't even there yet, that was all I needed to know. That was officially like not cool anymore. Oh, look at this. We got what's up, man? What happened to Danny Masterson? So they must have had a class or something here. A couple of people just walked out. I could go screw with that guy with the walker, but I don't think I want to. He's got enough problems in life. Oh, it's only 4:15. Are they like seriously closing down? Yeah, so I saw some like flyers, Scientology junk on the ground, but I haven't seen it on anyone's cars. But it looked like the kind of thing where maybe they stuck it on someone's car, or they had someone standing out here handing it out, someone just took it and threw it out. It was in really good shape, so you know, It was very recent. Scientology is a cult, man. Careful. Careful when you're driving by Scientology. It's a cult. Oh, that red truck, I guess, is Scientologist. I'll remember that. You're in your PJs all day. Hi, Dee. Welcome in. Here at the Scientology cult of New Haven, less than ideal org. They've got this little rental building. Not much to it, but they had their, they bought a large building to be an ideal org, but they couldn't get it up and running. They don't have enough people. They obviously don't have enough cash. Like, if you look at this place, like, they don't even have a camera. They don't even have like one camera. All right. Cool car, man. You know Scientology's a cult, right? Scientology's a cult. Make them pay their taxes. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pay its cult when you go back to New York, pay its taxes. That threw me when I saw a New York plate. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Look at that big sign. You see it? I wonder how much it would cost just to get a blip about Scientology in there. Be funny. I'd totally love to get a billboard. And you know Scientology's a cult, right? Gotta make them pay their taxes. I don't think he wanted to be on camera. You probably didn't know what a good group we have here in the chat. Hey, Scientology's a cult. Make sure they pay their taxes. Totally dishonest group here. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Businesses pay taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Make Scientology pay its taxes. It's a cult. They shouldn't have a tax exemption. You have to pay taxes, but they don't. Why is that? Think about that. Google Danny Masterson when you get home. Make Scientology pay its taxes. We can't have a nice firehouse because Scientology won't pay its taxes. Woo! Have a good weekend. Thank you. Scientology, make them pay their taxes. You pay a lot of taxes, they don't. Scientology's a total scam, man.
Yeah, shut it down.
Absolutely, shut the fucking thing down. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Scientology's a scam. Scientology's a cult, criminal organization. taxes should be paid by criminals. Businesses pay taxes. Why shouldn't criminals like Scientology? Make Scientology pays taxes. Make Scientology pays taxes. Scientology is a scam. Scientology is a total scam. Get Scientology out of your neighborhood. Have a nice weekend. Have a good weekend. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Have a nice weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a nice weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Make Scientology pay its taxes. Oh, we got traffic here on the sidewalk. Look, I'm going really fast. Thanks, Amy. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I'll let that police car continue to go up the street. Wonder what this, seriously wonder what this red car is. I mean, did someone just decide like that's a cool parking place? This city parking lot is like, you have to download an app, and it seems really complicated. So maybe whoever has this red car decided to just park at Scientology's parking lot. I wouldn't trust them though. I mean, they might think it's a good idea to tow the car or something. I don't know. Make Scientology pay its taxes. We have a little squirrel here on the sidewalk. Oh, he's gone. Some of these guys, oh yeah, some of them drive around doing all kinds of tricks and stuff. I don't know how smart that is, but that's what they do. That seems to happen on every live stream here. They're too far away. Those two people walked out of the Scientology building, I think. All right, maybe we can catch up to him a little bit. Scientology is a cult. A Scientology pays taxes. Scientology's a tax scam. A Scientology pays taxes. See, she's photographing me. Hey Shutterbug, what are you doing this weekend? What happened with Danny Masterson? How come he's in prison? Have a good weekend. Yeah, these were the two that got out of the Scientology building before I could get anywhere near there, but I saw them kind of walk over to the car. I don't want them to say I'm like really following them, but I can take a picture. I mean, if they can take a picture of me, I can take a picture of them, right? Only a Scientologist could explain why I'm wrong about that. All right. Boy, that's a long red light, isn't it, bro? You should think about leaving Scientology. Have a good weekend. Scientology's a cult. All right. Woo! Have a good weekend. Actually, I think we just banned the guy in front of him, but I'll take it. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Make Scientology pays taxes. All right. Sort of looked like the guy that got out of his car before to talk to me a little bit about this ideal org building and property taxes. Well, here's a new development. There's like this huge pipe sticking out of the second floor window. I mean, I've been here like a dozen times. I don't recall seeing that before. I wonder what that's for. That's kind of odd. Bring it down, demolish the ideal org. This was David Miscavige's idea, all these ideal orgs. Now we're proposing to demolish part of David Miscavige's little dream, pipe dream. Baby-sized pipe dream. Last look at this red car. Now if you can see. Scientology only. Loud car. Alright everyone, I think what we're going to do is we're going to appreciate everyone kind of hanging out with me. I think we're going to just end the live stream. Still got to walk over to my car. I have to say goodbye to New Haven for the night. We managed to get a couple people to play the Scientologist or convicted criminal game, so that was good. We'll keep trying that. Talked to a few other people. And that's going to be a wrap. There just wasn't a whole lot of foot traffic today. This area is not guaranteed to get a lot of traffic, and it's a failing organization, so there's not that many Scientologists either. But we tried to talk to two of them, I guess. So, all right. Okay, yeah, Scooter Mom, real quick, for me and for everyone else too, like, can you tell us what kind of clips you're looking for? Because I thought about that, you know, I mean, I watched the Scooter report, but I'm not sure what kind of clips you need. So, thanks, Patty. You take care too. But yeah, I'm just kind of curious what kind of clips Scooter Mom needs for the Scooter report. You know, what does she want ideally? That'll give us an idea what we could do for her. Because I want to help. I mean, if I have something interesting, then I would share it. Sometimes I see people like save a clip from you know, one of my live streams that shows up on a different screen on YouTube Studio, but it doesn't really give me an idea what Scooter Mom wants. Okay, so interactions with public, cops, well yeah, obviously cops, sign ideas. Okay, well, this was not a good sign I had today. Yeah, the quiz show. Yeah, thanks, Amy. That's something that we'll have to get more clips, put them together, but Scooter Mom might just want the two that we had. So okay, we'll figure out where the those two kids, the two younger people with the quiz show, and we'll give you like a timestamp, and or maybe I can even clip it somehow for you. So okay, great. That sounds like a good plan. Well, thanks Scooter Mom, thanks Amy, thanks Patty, El Sarmento, everyone else. Keith was here for a while. I appreciate you all watching over me in case something bad happens, and it makes the time go by faster too. Have a good weekend. Giving to Duncan. There we go. Amy's got the tagline here. All right, thank you all. We'll see you again later on the next time. Bye bye.